Indeed, and here we go, game number 6 on King of the Hill.
We have the amazing PuppyPaw on the color of green as playing China. We have Wam as the Malians, the Great Empire, with the color of red.
Yeah, don't be confused by the scores right now. It's 4-1 for the Canadian team right now. Lucifron and VortiX gonna be playing here H3 Mali. Already see the pit mines getting filled up with those houses. It looked like PuppyPaw was going for the standard village opening with his Chinese right now. And so far from VortiX, looks like it's just gonna be your normal typical 3-2 gold and the rest on food for a fast fuel age. Yeah, that's the village opening right there for the Chinese player. Gonna be interesting to see. I mean, Malians, we already know what's gonna be happening. We see warrior scouts all day long, just trying to annoy the opponent wherever possible. In this matchup, it's gonna be really important for Lucifron to just make sure that VortiX isn't disturbed early on. Just let VortiX get up to H3 as fast as possible. Let him take that sacred side, let him get some H3 units out onto the field. PuppyPaw has a couple of options here, I would say. He could go for a second TC and then look to match the H3 timing from VortiX. Or, well, not match the timing, but like get up to H3 at a point in time there as well. Or he could heavily commit into Shugenyu in the feudal age.
Well, I don't think there's gonna be any Chiganyu, to be honest with you, because well, we have the Javelin Throwers, and I know personally you're gonna be like, oh yeah, the Javelin Throwers. I have nightmares about them. So personally, I don't think there's gonna be any Chiganyu. I think it's gonna be like a fast H3 from China, maybe a second TC, maybe a Barbican on the middle, but of course, clearly we're gonna see it. By the Malian players, yeah, right. That's gonna be a warrior scout all over the map, running, having fun with their little life, and doing all those troubles to the enemy economy, not just like trying to take down one or two pit mine. Also, we can see PuppyPaw is sending the one single and only and Giga Chat villager to the middle to build his Barbican.
If that gets scouted, though, with a single villager, if both players pull their scouts, they are going to be able to kill that villager before the Barbican finishes.
Well, not because the scout has only 1 damage, not because of that, but because, well, let's see. No, I mean, Lucifron. Oh, his age up is really late, so we're not going to see a single warrior scout. I think that Barbican will go
It's
up.
late because he went for 2 scouts. He has 2 scouts on the field.
He has 2. That's interesting. Okay, he pulled another villager. Look at that.
Yeah, so with 2 villagers, still that's gonna be a lot of... Oh no, the scout from VortiX is bugged. There we go, notices.
Alright boys, let's beat them up. But to be honest with you, because Wam ages up faster than Lucifron, he's gonna have a warrior scout out soon protecting those villagers. Think about it.
That's true. It's gonna be a little bit though before... I mean, he has to first build the stable and then get the tech. Tech only takes like 15 seconds, I think, but the stable is gonna be the long part there. Gonna have to build with a couple of
villagers to build that.
Yeah, it looks like he's pulling 5 villagers right now just to get it up. But Lucifron is getting... Oh my god, Lucifron's pulling 9 villagers for that stable. Man, they want that stable. They want it up ASAP. So they weren't able to kill a villager. So the Barbican is going to be going up here. That means...
Immediately. Boys, are we thinking about the keep? Send 2 villagers to the stone right now. We're going to have 10 keeps around it.
Yeah, that's very likely going to be a fast cancellation. I don't think that he's going to be going for a second TC. Maybe just like straight into song, into fast cancel, and then just try to get that sacred side. The answer to that, though, would be booming. You literally just boom against that, and you're going to be in time with a window. Because the Chinese player, sure, they're going to be making siege, they're going to be making Springles and Nest of Bees in order to protect the middle. But I think if you boom with like a second TC, you could probably get a decent enough window in there where you are going to be able to have a lot of rams in H3 and be able to push it in time. At least that's what happened when Lash and I played versus BC Marine Lodge. Could definitely be happening here as well.
Crackedy, look at that. Lucifron is making cows, not professional cows.
He is making cows, indeed. Just eating them himself right now.
Yes, for himself. So
Yeah,
I don't
it's
think
good
there's
food
gonna be
economy.
any. Yeah, I don't think. Oh,
Wham
professional
is getting
scout
it.
by Wam. Oh,
All right.
Wait, that's really good because he can like gather all the deers and drop it on the meal for the Chinese, and have an
Yes.
insane amount of food.
Yes, and we've seen archery range coming in right now. Wait, is it Shuganu after all?
Oh no, is it gonna be really the chicken news?
It might be. It might be. The timing is correct for a Shuganu push now. And I've seen it. I've seen Shuganu only be... Wham has nightmares about this. I'll tell you that. Wham has nightmares about that. The Shuganu, they can kill. They can definitely kill Archery Men-at-Arms. And we see VortiX going for the Burgrave Palace right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shuganus are able to deal with that. Shuganus are able to deal with that. Yeah, if you mass enough of them, like you get to 60 Shuganu, you're able to one-shot Men-at-Arms.
Oh, but you need time for that. I
Yeah,
don't
but
think
you
you have
can
a lot of time.
You can mass it enough in time. Like, sure, you don't need to one-shot them immediately, but if you get to, like, 20 Shuganu before the first Men-at-Arms arrive in your base, and there it is, as you said, he's feeding them.
You're right, the reason because I'm saying that you are right, because he's gonna get all those deers. That's enough food for spamming the chicken. Just gonna set a few villager on those deers, right? Am I right, Mr. Chinaman? You're gonna set a few villager on those deers, the rest of the villagers on wood and gold, and just spamming those really cheap but really insane units.
Yeah, they only cost 20 food each, so it means that PuppyPaw is, with supervision, he only needs like 8 villagers on food to sustain villager production and like 2 archery ranges worth of Shuganu. The warrior scouts, man, I mean, Wham can't complain because he's also Mali, he can also make warrior scouts and he has a similar amount, he's also making Donzos to defend, but man, it's annoying. It is really annoying to deal with warrior scouts because every time you don't kill one, he's just gonna regenerate, go back to full HP, and yeah, there you go again. And really tough, especially if you don't have the mass advantage at any one point. They're just gonna be really able to take favorable engagements, even against units that they should in theory be countered by.
Also, can we talk about PuppyPaw, how smart he is? He made the tower next to his deers, I mean food line, right? And he made it into hand cannon slate. Now, why should we talk about the hand cannon slate? Because it deals more damage than a regular tower, so the hand cannon slate on those outposts can easily deal with the Men-at-Arms.
Yeah, 25 damage with each shot means that these Men-at-Arms, like that, China is like the only civ that you like hard can't Burgrave against. It just, like, it's a hard counter with those hand cannon slits. You can just make like 3-4 of those towers and they two-shot the Men-at-Arms, and you're not gonna have any issues with those Men-at-Arms idling your economy out too much.
I'm not sure it's a good idea to go into the Malian base with those Men-at-Arms, because if you just make a few Musafari warriors, well, it's time to run.
Yeah, he does have the barracks for it, just hasn't produced any of those yet. I mean, now is the time. Now he sees, wait, the Men-at-Arms over here. Right now, PuppyPaw is sending his Shuganu over. He's already got 20 Shuganu, so he's going to be able to deal with those Men-at-Arms somewhat effectively at this point in time. Definitely he's going to be able to one-shot the warrior scouts.
Look at that. Lucifron has lost so many scouts in that engagement. I'm not sure this was really worth it for him.
They cost a good amount of idle time, but definitely not enough at this point in time. And I mean, yeah, the villagers, there are 15 villagers idle the entire time, like garrisoned inside the town center. Also, the villagers just running around there. At the end of the day, they lost a lot of their military, but actually, like, I think the idle time might have been good enough there. Like, it definitely must have been good enough, because right now behind this, Lucifron is aging up with the Farimba, and look at Wham. He could age up soon-ish, but once he ages up, his economy is not going to be nearly as good. And now we see those 3 villagers that PuppyPaw had on stone the entire time. Next to the Barbican. No, it's only 2 villagers. Those 2 villagers finally gathered enough for a TC. And Wam says, "Oh yeah, I got the resource. Might as well go for it." And that's actually beautiful. That's some beautiful timing.
They were gonna be paid off, that's for sure.
No blacksmith upgrades on these Shuganu. Then again, why even bother getting them? With the armor from the men-at-arms, it's not even worth anyways. They deal a minimum of 3 damage anyways, so the Shuganu, they can't really complain.
Alright, Wam is going H3 by himself as well. There are no walls yet by the Canadian brothers, but the Spanish brothers are already decided. Alright, so here's a relic, here's some boars, some gold. Let's wall that right now. Oh wait, never mind, that's a PuppyPaw, sorry. I misleaded my eyes. PuppyPaw is walling. I thought the Spanish brothers gonna wall, but no. It's the Giga Canadians. And look at that, you were right!
Yeah, easily able to deal with these men-at-arms. It's just a good unit overall. It really is an unfair matchup. Like, look at that. These Shuganu, they just shred. They shred. I mean, sure, it's like 40 units. 40 units against like 7 men-at-arms that are going forward there, but the Shuganu, they are, let's say, a questionable unit at the moment. We see Lucifron investing into javelin throwers now. So he's definitely going to try and contest these this Shuganu mass, because I'm sure VortiX right now, he's probably complaining about them.
Well,
oh, the pit mine got burnt down.
Ooh, yes, and the houses as well. Oh, that's losing a lot of gold per minute right now.
Yeah, the reason why I say that the Shuganu are like a questionable unit at the moment is, you think about like, these are units that are supposed to be effective against lightly armored units, yet they deal really well with armored units as well. Especially in the mass that they are at right now. Like, there's so many militaries. We can just see the military graph after the game, and actually I think that PuppyPaw, just looking at the pop cap, I think PuppyPaw might have been like pop cap for like the last minute or so actually. He's been at 100 pop for quite a while.
Yeah, he is. But one thing I need to mention, that VortiX, he went burger. He got pushed off from his own deer, his own food. But still, do you think this burger paid like the value? Because I think this burger is still like, alright, we have it.
They got a good amount of idle time in, but the issue is, I'm looking at PuppyPaw's resource right now, and he can soon go into Castle Age. And if you go Castle Age with, like, A, you have so many units, B, you already have control over the middle with that Barbican, you're gonna be in a really good position to take that Sacred Side, and then the countdown starts ticking.
And he gonna sell 1 Imperial official on one of the action range, and get the upgrade out of those units in like, what, 10 seconds?
The Javelins are trying to take down the Shuganu, but like they really have to be wary about their positioning. If they get too close, those Shuganu, with the mass that they're at, even with the superior armor from the Javelin throws, it's not going to be enough. But now VortiX, he sees the H-up came in. He feels like now he has to commit, and they're diving under the Barbican. Now the Barbican, there's nothing garrison inside it. There's no spring at placement yet. It's being researched right now. So it's not too dangerous. Only like 25 damage every now and then, but they don't feel like they're in a position right now to fight it yet, at least from the looks of it. They're just running around. Actually, they took the Sacred Side right on the Barbican.
Also, I don't know if Wam did not notice it, but I'm pretty sure those are just only H2 archers. He has a lot of archers, but they're still in H2. And where's our Shuganu upgrade?
Shuganu upgrade is coming in right now. I'm not sure if it's boosted, because it definitely doesn't feel boosted. It's 1 minute halfway through, so he's not supervising it right now. Wait, what archer range is it even coming from? Huh?
That's a good question.
Is there an archer range forward? I don't think so.
But that upgrade was very late. He could have been done.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Yeah, he could have supervised that, and he could have had it quite a while before. It would have been helpful against Well, actually, it doesn't really do that much in this situation. Only
No,
really increase the HP.
The HP.
Yeah, the HP
that's
is...
a lot.
Yeah, the HP is the only real thing that they would get there. The bonus damage would pretty much stay the same. But actually, the Spanish brothers right now, able to clean up the middle here. The micro from Lucifron with those javelin throws, always focusing down those Jugunu. Like, he always used like 5 javelin throws to focus down the Jugunu. Means he's able to kill them in a single throw with the variancy upgrade.
But to be honest with you, I think it was a mistake of making archers for man. In this situation, would you rather... I'm pretty sure you would say yes. Making rather sofas and maybe jamming turbines, but mainly sofas. What do you think?
Yeah, I think sofas in general are really good there. The main issue is with sofas. If you mass too many, VortiX could just grab the mace upgrade for his man-at-arms, and then he could even deal really, really well with the sofas. He gets bonus damage against them with the heavy maces, and yeah, it's just really easy at that point to then kill the sofas. They don't have as much HP as a knight, so they go down really, really quickly with heavy maces. Economy-wise, PuppyPaw, that second TC scaling now really, really comes into play.
Well, we have a stable food economy for VortiX, stable food economy for Lucifron, and let's see if the
that's a good keep.
Ooh.
That keep secures the middle. Yeah, that's a really, really good keep. They've been fighting this entire time under a Barbican with a with a Springled emplacement, but they managed to just stay under there. Their units are tanky enough in order to stay in it, and it's only a single Barbican. Like, it's only a single outpost. It can only dish out so much damage to a single unit at once. Now we see an SFP, but I think the keep is probably going to go up. At least they're very likely to commit their units in order to get that keep up. Oh, no!
The villagers?
The villagers, yeah, he pulled his man at arms.
He can't lose that. Crackedy, he cannot lose those villagers. He's on 1 TC.
Yeah, it means it would hurt him a lot, but the military, there's just not enough military right now for VortiX out on the field, and the archers once again focusing the villagers, making sure that that keep is not going to be going up. And VortiX didn't even kill the nest of bees.
I don't know, like, it feels like they're controlling the middle. Wam and PuppyPaw controlling the middle.
And the keep gets cancelled
and the
now.
keep goes down. Oh no, like, just imagine losing all those villagers sitting on 1 TC. Like, you can see already like 40 villager, almost 40 villager difference between the two the brothers. And look at the military. Wam PuppyPaw is like 50 more pop on the military.
Yeah, this looks firmly in control of Wam and PuppyPaw right now. I'm not sure about the win conditions right now for the Spanish brothers. I'm not sure if H4 really could help VortiX potentially, like, bridge the gap in terms of villagers. Like, even if they go on the sacred side now, there's still going to be a 10-minute timer here that maybe VortiX and Lucifron could use. However, I feel like the second TC from PuppyPaw came in at such a perfect time. Like, his economy must be looking really, really good right now.
And he's on granaries, don't forget to mention that.
Yeah. And now the forward monastery means that the religious unit is going to be coming in forward soon. Now VortiX is going to try and put some pressure on PuppyPaw in his base. And PuppyPaw only just now went to a boar, so that's definitely a target for VortiX to hit. But PuppyPaw, that's not... It is Shuganu right now on the field. It's always so hard to differentiate between Shuganu and crossbows right now, but PuppyPaw, he surely has the capabilities to push out a lot of crossbows now in order to defend that side
imagine,
there.
Even if he gets through the base, to PuppyPaw base, he has 6 archer range. What the 10 Manatom gonna do?
Yeah.
Oh, the Chinese keep! The disgusting Chinese keep is going up so fast. Look at that.
Just when Lucifron was finally able to push back the middle, PuppyPaw is just gonna grab like 10 villagers and get that keep up, and the keep that VortiX wanted to build, PuppyPaw is gonna be able to finish it.
So fast! Insane. The Chinese faction is such a good faction in this game.
Yeah, especially when it comes to building keeps fast. Like that. That's just insane. Every time you see it, you're like, no way, that shouldn't be going up. And I've been on the receiving end of that quite a lot, quite a lot of times.
Look at what I talk about the crossbowman and the archery range. Well, you got inside my base with 10 Manatom. That's a hell lot of food. That's a lot of food.
It was crossbows after all. I thought earlier, wait, is it crossbows? No, it must be Shuganu, right? But no, it was actually crossbows.
41. Crackedy 41 crossbow on the field.
They only have range units, but now with the keep, they can just have that choke point that's gonna be impossible or near impossible for Lucifer and VortiX to push. And now Lucifer and VortiX, they know that they have to do damage on the sides. They have to do damage in the base, because chances are they're not gonna be doing a whole lot of damage around the sacred sites.
Those horsemen are not enough. Like against 40 crossbowmen, the 10 horsemen are not gonna do anything. Crossbowmen just gonna laugh in their face like, ha, you have crossbowmen? I mean, you have horsemen? I have triple the time of the crossbow. Look at that. Look at it. Already killed 3 horsemen. How fast they are dealing the damage. Crossbowman is such a good unit. I love it.
Yeah, crossbows can be really effective against all sorts of things. Just a overall really good unit in pretty much all situations. It's just it's so versatile when you add it. Like in enough mass, they kill horsemen, they deal well with the meat shield against spearmen. Overall, just a really good unit. But Lucifron, he is putting on a lot of hurt here in the base of Wam right now.
Yeah, he's really trying to kill all the economy. I don't know why Wam is still making archers when he just add like 10 Donzo around his TC and secure all the economy he has. But it's like this brother pushing that brother, the other brother pushing the other brother. So it's like brothers in push of brothers.
Brothers in arms here right now. Military count relatively even, but VortiX is gonna need a miracle in order to stop that push that PuppyPaw is putting on him right now, because PuppyPaw is also going into both horsemen and crossbows. There are some Landsknechte in there.
Remember what I said on the Baltic map? VortiX has an insane micro of the military. He is really bad at like dealing with raids, but his army micro is really good, and you can see that like he's making a huge grasp on the crossbowman army. He's sending like all those horsemen, metal launch tank as well. Everything, all those army together. He's doing a lot of damage into PuppyPaw army, but in the end we have a wall.
Yeah, so wall is gonna stop that advance from VortiX right now, but really well played by VortiX, pushing back that huge army, taking down 2 Nest of Bees. That was really well played by him. And at the same time, Lucifron, he's still pushing over on the side of Wam. PuppyPaw now supporting him with a good bunch of horsemen. Looks like Granary Transition has finished for PuppyPaw right now, so his food economy is looking really good right now.
Also, can you hear the tick tock, tick tock? Sacricide is counting down.
Yeah, it is indeed counting down, and Lucifer and VortiX, they've managed to do some damage on the sides. PuppyPaw and Wam still economically firmly ahead right now. Oh my god, PuppyPaw, don't do it to him. Don't do it to him. Oh no, there's a... if there's one thing the Great Gatehouse can take down easily, it's gotta be both bombard cannons and rams.
No. Is he gonna do... Nah, he doesn't have the food. I think,
True.
You know what he gonna do? Set all the Nest of Bees behind the wall and try to sprinkle that up, down. He doesn't have the food to do that, but putting a Grateful Gatehouse over there is like just overkill. Like what you gonna do? What you gonna do against a Grateful Gatehouse? Like you need trebuchets.
Yeah, anything other than trebuchet is not going to be able to do anything. Now the rams are going to be coming through. It's going to be a good ram timing here, but it's not going to be much longer, and PuppyPaw is going to be able to click up to Imperial Age. Actually, he has 0 villagers in gold right now. He's only going to be getting gold through tax while these villagers are building another keep there. That timing with the ram push could actually be really nice, as both players are coming in with a ram push here. Good amount of military on those sides from the Spanish brothers. This could be it. This could be a good timing.
Yeah, it will be a good timing. I think
the keep.
The keep. The army number is like equal. They have the same amount of army, but let's see what's gonna happen in this middle. I'm really curious how this is gonna play out. The Nest of Bees. They are dealing the bee damage. They are stinging those infantries.
And double boiling oil as well at the same time. This could be really tough. The military number from the Spanish brothers isn't looking too good right now. Now military was a little bit out of position here from PuppyPaw, but they're now
cooling the villagers
in the middle. Yeah, the villagers are there. They probably want to build that Great Gatehouse at some point, but I don't know, the military numbers for Lucifron and VortiX, it's just gonna be melting under those 2 keeps with
Yeah,
the boiling
the
oil
boiling
now.
oil is just doing the job. Like, it's literally doing the job. Look at that, those villagers are repairing their... Oh no, it's GG. Yeah,
GG
repairing
gets
those
called
keeps.
that. Yeah, that was big. That boiling oil, it just...
Yeah, boiling oil was that just literally did the job here. Like, killed so many units. Like, what was that? Lucifron. Like, put like 30 archer under the keep. He lost them in like 10 seconds because of boiling oil.
Yeah. And because it's double keeps, it's like double the damage, and the range of boiling oil is also fairly elusive. Like, it actually has a really, really large range.
And a lot of damage. And also, do not forget to mention that the boiling oil has siege damage, aka if you came from other games like Warcraft 3, then it's true damage, aka chaos damage. So the siege damage means that it ignores the armor of the unit. So it's gonna be a pure 30 damage to every ram unit. I mean, infantry, cavalry, doesn't matter. It's 30 damage.
Yeah. Just a lot of damage. Even if you have armored units, it's not gonna mean a lot. And we can see here, villager count, that second TC for PuppyPaw really putting in the work there. Food economy still looking really good for VortiX as well, but overall economy, PuppyPaw just pulling a mile ahead. Now, they did a lot of damage to Wam. We can see Wam's economy not looking good at all, at least in comparison here, but PuppyPaw just, with the Chinese economy pretty much untouched, able to defend his base at all times, pulling ahead with that 2TC. Yeah, the gold is good, but Lucifron's gold is still better, like, for Mali. Like, if you compare Mali to Mali, it's way better for Lucifron.